Hello, I'm Andy Smith, Appreciative Inquiry Facilitator.
The Poetic principle. This follows on naturally from the constructionist principle. We have habits of seeing which filter out some aspects of our experience and emphasize others. Over time, through the process that psychologists call confirmation bias, these mental filters become stronger, so that our beliefs and our habits of seeing become self-fulfilling prophecies that create their own supporting evidence. We know that our place of work is how we believe it to be because we notice and amplify evidence that supports that view, and we ignore or downplay evidence that contradicts it. Consequently, whatever we focus on grows in our attention and forms more and more of what we perceive as reality. If we focus on problems and adversity, we will overlook or filter out things that will be useful or helpful to us. Our habits of seeing change over time, especially if events come along that are big enough to break through our filters. For example, until the 2008 credit crunch, most people believed that economic expansion would continue indefinitely, or at least they acted like it. Because our habits of seeing change, and because different people have different habits of seeing, our social systems and organizations are like open books which are constantly being co-authored and reinterpreted and rewritten. There's no one definitive viewpoint, and therefore no monopoly on the truth about what the organization is, what it's like, and what it's there for. Each new person joining the organization is like a new reader, bringing their own perspectives. Each new eye that looks at the past, present, and future of the organization can find new sources of learning and inspiration. So what are the implications? We can interpret the organization's narratives how we wish. We can choose what we study about the organization. Since companies and teams are social constructs, we are not condemned to repeat stale old narratives, workplace stress, low engagement, management worker conflicts. Instead, we should find and focus on what we want more of. When we choose to inquire into experiences of the organization and its people at their best, we can uncover previously overlooked but valuable learnings. So think about these questions. How can you look at your job, your team, or your organization differently? What useful things about your experience at work or in your life in general have you previously overlooked? What is the best way to look at your experience in future in order to get the best outcome and to more fully become the person and collectively the team or organization that you want to be?